Good morning! So today I am off to Jourama Falls, which is just below Ingham. It's about an hour drive to get there, and we're gonna have to park a little bit before the track, as apparently there's a couple of water crossings that we have to go through, so that'll be interesting. But my friend Bree is about to pick me up and we're gonna be off on a little adventure. I'll see you soon. Oh. Hey Bree, what you doing?
Putting contacts in there.
Love it. Here we are at the Paluma Range National Park, Jourama Falls section, which is pretty awesome. About to cross some little creeks, which is cool because Bree's car is not quite adequate for the creek crossings, unfortunately. Yeah, the irrigation. Yeah, not even good for the drive-in. The irrigation was cooked, but yeah. Yo! Do it! So, as you can see, this is meant to be the mega creek that we weren't able to drive through, and it turned out to be not very deep, but that is okay. We still had a fun little walk to the start of the trail, but definitely we'll know for next time that if it hasn't rained in a while, that it's totally fine to drive through in a tiny car. Unfortunately, because I had music playing in the background on the hike, I've had to drown out or get rid of all the background sounds and stuff from any of my videos. So unfortunately, I've had to cut out any conversations and any quirky, cool little bits that me and Bree talked about on the hike. But one thing I do just have to add is how cool is this tree? Oh my gosh, I was obsessed with it. I could not get over the massive hole in it, and it's like still standing up so beautifully. Oh, I just love it. So rock hopping along the top of the falls was definitely the highlight of the hike for myself. there's a lot of little swimming holes, which I thought is really awesome, that you can go swimming in winter and summer, because winter is still super hot as well. And honestly, I don't even know how much I'm going to be able to hike in summer, just with the heat, and all of the leeches will come out and everything. I'm a bit of a leechophobe. But yeah, Bree was an absolute legend and was pointing out all the erosion in the rock and stuff, and also the lava sediment. You can kind of see the little black areas, more so down underneath the waterfall, but I thought that was unreal. And yeah, I just think it's really cool that you can see a fair bit of history within the landscape around here.
Okay, so I'm gonna quickly explain to you guys how me and Bree met. It's a pretty cool story. So when I arrived in Townsville at the start, I had organised where I was gonna live, and it ended up being like a massive shambles, which I'm not gonna bother going into in this video. Biggest shit show ever. And anyways, so I rock up to the house, which wasn't even the house I was meant to be renting. It was some other house which I was getting like placed in for a week before finally getting to be in the house that I'd been paying rent for weeks already. Anyway, we rock up. We'd just been road tripping for 2 weeks along the East Coast, finally made it with my friends, get out of the car, and we're like walking up to the front door, and this chick walks out of the house in her bikini. No clothes on. And she's walking up to the bin, and I walk up and I'm like, hey, like, I think that I'm meant to be in this house. And she's like, oh yeah, cool, that's chill, like, I'm Bree. And I was like, mind you, this is the first person I'd met in Townsville since like arriving, which is crazy. And I was like, oh dude, same, like, I'm Bree too, like, nice to meet you. And yeah, it was quite hilarious. She was very unfazed that there was 3 strangers about to like come crash in her house for a week, which is kind of hilarious. But yeah, good times. And then yeah, we just ended up keeping in contact because we both love the same shit, and she's pretty cool too. So You are cool too.
oh, thanks. Yeah, cool story.
This is all scripted.
Oh yeah, it is. I have my like written thing here. So this is just up above off the falls bit. We found a little alcove. I don't know if that's the right word, but we found a little something, a little cute little
something
spot.
which goes further up the track that we definitely want to do.
Yes, but it is Leechville.
Possibly, not he.
And Bree 1 doesn't like leeches.
Bree 1, why not Bree 1?
Fine, Bree 2. Bree 2 doesn't like leeches. So. The best part about rainforests up in tropical North Queensland and their waterholes is that they don't have crocodiles, which is a massive positive considering swimming in saltwater creeks and the ocean and stuff like that have obviously risks associated with them. So I love finding the waterholes up in the rainforest where I don't need to be stressing the whole time that there's going to be a crocodile coming up. We found a beautiful little swimming hole, and Bree's had a lovely little snorkel, and I was gonna just enjoy the rocks and just sit down peacefully because I stupidly forgot my bathers, and then I was walking back and ended up just slipping over anyway, so I went for a little swim, well, a little half dunk, a little walk in the water.
Get out, really.
Whatever, my pants are soaked, but you know, worth it.